John. There guys, this is a wagon what my dad made. It's quite big. I should have got it down first of all, but it's just a little quick just to show you the size difference. These little lanterns are pretty old, but anyhow, that's a bit of a lucky ever, look. A bunch of, but anyway, besides all that, my father makes all this. He can put all you know, gold. Whatever. Oh bloody hell! I forgot what it's called, man.
You've been accused of cheating. Do you need to prove your innocence with
was it gold stuff in the middle of here? The stuff you put into the groove-ins. And this year I'm going to put gold chains on here. If you want to, you can have solid 18 carat or 9 carat gold chains there. And that's it, gold leaf. Basically covers this in gold leaf. This ain't been done in gold leaf. This year you can put gold stops here, gold stops here. This is just a basic wagon what my father makes. If I can try and show you what sort of size it is. Now if you look, there's my telly. Sorry, I just got to look back. Right, there's my telly. Sorry about that. But wait there a minute. Let's mute that. Right, basically, there's my telly. That's the unit up there, look. And basically, there's not much room over there to there, and that's quite big. This is a big telly. This telly's 47 inch. It's a 47-inch telly. That's why it fits in there nice and comfortably. Because my other telly wouldn't fit in there because it's too big. Because it was a 57-inch and it wouldn't fit in this space here. It's deceiving when you look at it on camera. I can see it as myself on here now. And that's what I'm trying to say. If you look at that wagon is big. He's a big wagon. If you put my hands, there's my hands. Look. Look. That's the wheels. Just showing you, that's a man's hand. So that's the wagon. He's a big wagon, and it would be one of those wagons. It's Boswell. One of the I forgot his oh bloody hell, Gordon Boswell I think it is, or something like that. He bought a wagon like this, and I think it was it was one of the oldest wagons in England, well in the world I think, because I don't think because of what they used to do when the travellers died and stuff like that, the Roma community, they'd burn the wagons. Look. Anyway, I'm not going to get into any of that, but yeah, but as you know, look, I just thought I'd put this up. Someone might stumble upon it or something like that, but my dad makes these wagons and he's made hundreds of them over the times, and he's put gold leaf, like I was saying. I was trying to explain things somewhat very similar to that. There, I've gold leafed, like I've gold leaf all these sort of stuff here. But like the photos there, look, you got gold leaf. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you have all the gold leaf and the groovings, or you can have a wagon like this, and you can gold leaf it, and you can put like gold studs in. Because what we would do is like, you know, like the rivets or something like that. If you get a wagon what's got rivets, what you do, we'd buy solid gold, well not solid gold, it'd be like 9 carat gold or 18 gold or whatever your preference is, and we put like all the gold inside there, and he'd tell you how much it weighs up and stuff, because the gold's gone up obviously. And you'd probably put, what we do there, look, we get some old Belcher chains or some nice chains and put it there, so it'd be like 18 carat Belcher chains there, so it goes, it's nice and cushy to go in the trailers in your nice front room or wherever you is. But yeah, whatever your preference is, it's just one just made up. I thought I'd put it on YouTube. I said to him I'll put it up, so that's what I've done. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm trying to show you as much as possible. All this moves. Normally, you got all this here. He has things here, but he just stuck that on there. Literally, this is a week. This is like a thingy wagon. Basically, he's like, it's just basically made it in a week. He just banged it up within a week. But when he wants to put detail to the wagons, he does put a lot of detail into it. But when it comes to a lot of detail, that's when you come to a lot of money, because you have to put all the paintwork in there. But it's a nice cushy wagon, and it is nice. It's a big wagon and it's a cushy one. And like I said, like with today's days, you know, it's all different. Like my dad's old school man, he's made big ones and he's made these little ones. Well, they're not little. He wouldn't make a little one. He always makes big. He could make a little one if someone wants to like buy one or something like that. But he does make them, and it's not about money. He makes it because he loves it. It's his hobby. So yeah, my dad and all that makes all these wagons, and I thought I'd put it up on YouTube, and that's it really. I think it's a week and a bit he done. It took him a week. All these wheels here, he's done these wheels. Now he's done these wheels, look. Now here, yeah, he's actually carved these wheels. Normally it'd be flat wood, flat plain wood like that, look, yeah. It could be any sort of wood. You can he could do it in any wood whatsoever. You can have the best. You can have Italian wood or whatever it is. Yeah, whatever you prefer, the wood you get. Do you know what I mean? If you want to have gold bars across there, you put gold bars across it. Whatever your preference is. But as you see, yeah, it's all done by hand. And where he's done it for so long, look, it's as thick as my thumb. That wheel there, and you got the other wheel over there. It's a little bit smaller, but there you could put stuff over here. But my dad likes to do it like this. This is how he does his thing. It's been varnished. It takes about 6 months, and then it looks like he does it like authentically. Tried to make it look old and stuff like that. But the ones what he's done years ago, he's taken his time, and this year he took his time. A lot of people used to think that the A used to go in here, but that's where all the horse stuff would be, and there would be a cover going over here. Right? A lot of people think the hay would be there, but that's a load of rubbish. You would normally have like sliding shutting doors going across here, and they would shut in. That's on the big wagons. But you could do all that, and here you'd have the doors here, look, and you'd have like the steps going here, and you'd have a bar going under there. Under the wagon there's a bar, so it wouldn't slip. And then like this is just thrown on there. That's just all crappy stuff. But yeah, that's just there for the time being. I put some gold stuff over it. It won't have to be gold. It could just be standard stuff. Oops, just dropped it on the floor. But yeah, I basically showing you what my dad can do. He does take his time in it. Like I said, he does all the stuff. It takes him a week to cut it all out and then put it all together. And he does it as he goes along. He can make about 5 or 6 in a week, and then he'll put them all together. But then if he's got someone who's interested in one, and someone wants one really nice, and as you would like one or something, it's all about diamantes and things like that, all these sort of things what people put on things like all the traveller stuff. And I haven't bothered putting that sort of stuff on there. As you can see, all I've done on this I've put a drawing pin on there, a bit tacky. But that's only just for the time being. That don't keep the wheel on. Yeah, you could have, like, if you wanted it to, we could either have the inside there, look, you could have that rounded like the old wagons would be, because the old wagons would have, like, when they had these, the makers of the wheels would have their names on here, see, and it would be somewhere up north or something like that. The guys, you got Stevenson's, or is it Stephen or whatever, I can't remember now. There's a guy who used to do the wagon wheels years ago, and there's another guy, I think Welsh or something, used to do all the painting on the big wagons or something. I can't really remember. I have to have a look at it. I'm not expert on wagons, but my dad is. Really should be the one who's talking about this. He's just made this one up because my dad used to, when he was a little boy, in the summertime when it was hot, because these wagons, believe it or not, get very hot. Like, because of years ago, they were like, well, they're basically palace on wheels, and that's what they were, you know, they were palace on wheels. Because as you get inside these real ones, like the big ones, after like they discarded these, because what happened was if you have a look at the showground people, and they got their big trailers, and you've got cut glass windows, well, that is originally the Gypsy trailers from these things here, these wagons, these lovely wagons. Now from there you had the showground people, they got all the wagons now, and everyone says, oh, that's the showground people's wagons, but no, that's our wagons, because from the 1950s, look, where the Gypsy men, they never had lorry driving licenses, something like that, and they had all the basically the new laws came in, and they couldn't like, because of not this trailer here, that would probably be about 4 or 5 ton, or I think it's more than that, I'm not quite sure, I think it's something like that. That in real life it's very heavy, but I think I can't remember now. But anyway, yeah, I think it's more than that. I think one of the wheels is about 1 ton. But yeah, I think like the big wheels are massive. They're about 5.5 foot tall. I think it's this wheel here would be in real life, and that would be a bit like littler. Or I think that would be 5.5 foot. I can't remember, but the dimensions of all the stuff, I'd put it up when I got the time to do it. But yeah, after they had these ones, they had the silver ones, and you got the silver ones, and you got the showground people who go around in England and in Ireland and things like that, are other ancestors, you know what I mean, because of like, they got Irish, you got Romany, we're all the same, we're all the same kinds, do you know what I mean, we're just all same blood, you know. But anyway, anyhow, yeah, Gordon Boswell, he's got like a museum, see, up north, I think up in Scotland somewhere like that, but he's got a lovely little place up there. And I've got his email, his website. I will put it by there, because of the guy does need recognition. He has been on telly and things like that. But my dad does this. He does that. He loves it, and he's made a few big ones. And he didn't carry it out. He did want to go along the sideways of the guy who we've seen make other wagons and things like that. But my brother died, and my dad threw the towel in, and also sold a lot of pubs and a lot of houses and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that road. But anyhow, like I said, with the ones what were after that, because of then you had all the roads, and the wheels, they used to call them stone crushers, because of the weight of the wheels, they would literally pulverise the rocks, you know, solid rocks. Put it this way, a big hefty 6'7" man pulverising a rock with a sledgehammer or whatever they had in them days in the 1950s, right, they started going out. And then the 1950s, they started buying, like you see at the fairgrounds, the cut glass things, and everything is cut glass. And those cut glass, that's me Chavi in the background. Where are Jaden? Right, and basically it's all cut glass and stuff. The old ones, that, like, not this one here, but he's confusing me now. But anyway, yeah, well, anyway, the ones what I'm on about the fairground people one, basically, those ones, like, they were travellers ones, but you needed a lorry to pull it, because they were like about 6 ton. And they were £1,000 a foot. So my uncle had one years ago in the 1950s, 60s. I think it's 1950s. My dad was saying, and it cost £1,000 a foot to make. And you couldn't make one. They wouldn't make one today. They're well, it's all made by hand. Not this trailer here, mine. Don't get me wrong. It would be the all crystal ones. If you're a traveller, you know what I'm on about. And this is the old wagons in the 1950s, the old boys and all that. Because of all the traffic and stuff, they started going, like, if you go to the fairgrounds, you'll see the massive trailers, and you have to have a lorry to pull them. And in the 50s, with the licenses coming in, and with the old Gypsy, with the rise and all that, with the Gypsy right people and stuff, they would obviously they never had the license and things like that to pull the big trailers, or the newer ones from this, and they've had to go smaller and then the fairground people went and bought them because of they had the licenses. But everyone thinks it's theirs, and it was like basically that's the fairground people stuff. But no, it was our trailers, what was ours years ago, and passed down to the fairground people, which they're alright, they're cool. It's like when they see it, you do see a lot of them. If you do go to Appleby Fair, you see all those nice ones what you see at the fairground, which is ours originally, and it's like 2014 now, so the boys now got licenses and like low licenses, and it's all like hopefully going to stay that way. And it's nice to keep your culture together and put it up. And I thought I'll put this up in the like my dad's still alive, so like it's lovely. Like God bless him. Like, you know, he made this for me. He's made a few, and I thought I'd put it up on YouTube and that you have a look at it, because it's such a beautiful wagon, and he's done so many, and not one of them's been put up. Normally he puts chains on here, like I said, with the gold. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I tried to explain as much as I could. My dad would know a lot, because you get the rise and stuff like that, what you put at the back here for your horses or whatever, and you'd have a box here where you would have I think where's the box? Yeah, the box there where you whip or whatever would go there, or I think it'd be at the front, obviously. But years ago there was a guy who used to have them in half, and he only made a few, and Gordon Boswell's got the I think the last one in the country. And it's a single thingy where they would like sell plates and things like that, and that was when they used to sell like the peg making stuff and things. It would just be a very short, it wouldn't be nothing like this, that'd be all off, and you just have these bits. So he was the only one. He made a little one, so you'd have this bit here, and then you have your horse pulling it, and where it used to like tip over, look, these ones when it was an half, you have the plates there. It was not the rich man's thing, look. So the gypsy rye is basically a rich man. It's a rich gypsy basically, yeah, the rye, yeah. So like the gypsy rye, look, and but anyway, like I was saying, me dad's father and his mum, he had these, and in the summer my dad used to exactly the same, and from memory, because he got photos, you sleep under here. And you have a tent. It's so big he could put a tent under there with his 7 or 8 brothers, and they'd mess about or whatever. They'd be out getting a bit of work and things at the age of 10, 11 years old. But yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely. I like sitting down with my dad. I like sitting down with the travellers, and they explaining things to me and about the old ways, and it's lovely. I love it. I really do. And you can't beat it. I love it. I love it in all the world, and I'm proud of what I am. I always will be, and that's it really. And that's it. There's probably a lot more what I've missed out, but it's just I try to make it as short as possible, because I know that people don't like looking at too long videos, and I thought I'd just put this up, and this is part of my culture, and that's it really. And plus, like, surprisingly enough, I do the other stuff on this YouTube channel. So if you come along this look, you'll be like, oh my god. It's surprising. You never know who's who. Believe me, there's a lot of people who are Romany who don't even realise they're Romany, and you'd be very surprised. And they're well known in the public eye. But anyhow, I'll leave you from there, and God bless you, and peace, as they say, yeah, on YouTube. In a bit. Christy. Bye.